Alright, what's going on, you motherfuckers? I just smoked a big one on my back porch, and I wanted to do a little movie review, because I haven't done one in a while. I think my last movie review was Meg 2, absolute stonker of a video. I figured why not do another movie review, and I was searching through Netflix, as I do. Usually it takes me 56 man-hours of searching on Netflix to figure out what the fuck I want to watch, and that's basically what the case was today. I was looking for, like, a solid 20 minutes, and that's a long time to be looking for a fucking movie to watch. I was eating my protein pancakes while I was doing it, put some chocolate chips in there, put some blueberries in there, a little bit of honey on top. Oh my god, anabolic as fuck. And that's just what I've been doing, but let's get back to the movie review. Searching through the fucking crevices and depths, dirty depths of Netflix, and I'm looking at these movies, and then because I watched Blood and Bone, I don't remember watching Blood and Bone. I don't even remember what that movie is. I saw this movie by Ryan Gosling called First Man. And yes, I said by Ryan Gosling because he is the only reason that I'm going to be watching this movie. I was a part of TikTok when there was the trend of Ryan Gosling, the Blade Runner shit, where he was like the Sigma male, which is cringy as fuck, bro. But I just remember watching those TikToks, and it's so funny that, I mean, look at this fucking headshot right here. This is what kind of drew me in. It's Ryan Gosling in a fucking spacesuit. I can't take this guy seriously in movies, really, just because, I mean, La La Land was a masterpiece, don't get me wrong, but we're gonna jump into First Man. Let's cut to the chase, man. I've just been yapping for a minute 45, so I'll catch you guys on whatever happens in First Man. 7 minutes in, snooze fest. On to the next clip. Here, Ryan Gosling is he's in the middle of a crying scene right now, where it's just a scene of him sitting down, camera zoomed in on his face, bawling. And I just wanted to stop, because I was talking shit about Ryan Gosling and his movies, and say that he's doing some good-ass acting right now, and I cannot lie about that. And that's all. And yo, why is Ryan Gosling, the only movies he's in, it's always with a beautiful woman? Every Ryan Gosling movie, the co-star is some beautiful woman, whether it's Margot Robbie in Barbie, Anna de Armas in like 3 different movies that he was in, and she's the most fucking beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Emma Stone in La La Land being the greatest movie that's ever been filmed because Ryan Gosling's in it and he's singing. But what's with Ryan Gosling? Every movie he's in, it's gotta be a beautiful woman. Like, this is my impression of Ryan Gosling's fucking agent walking into Ryan Gosling's fucking Dark Souls themed blowjob mansion and pitching him a movie. Ready? Hey, Ryan, we got a movie idea for you. Is there a bad bitch in it? Yeah, I'll do it. And if in Ryan's words, I'm just quoting him, the bitch isn't bad, he does not take the part in a movie. Because in this movie, the co-star is kind of fucking attractive too. And I'm thinking he only took this part in a space movie because the co-star was an attractive woman. That's my Ryan Gosling fucking philosophy, okay? And I think more actors should do that shit. He's a pilot, by the way. So far, all we know about this guy is he's a fucking some sort of space pilot. I don't know what the fuck his occupation really for real is. All we know is that, and that his daughter had some sort of disease and just died, hence the intense crying scene. And that's what's been happening in the movie so far. I've just been talking shit for the first part of the movie. I don't know if I just explained anything yet, so that's what's happening right now. Nah, bro, don't tell me Ryan Gosling's playing Lance Armstrong and I didn't read that in the description of the movie, because I didn't read the description of the movie. I just saw Ryan Gosling's face and clicked on it. Don't tell me this is a fucking Neil Armstrong or Lance Armstrong, whoever the fuck went to the moon. I don't fucking remember or care. The other one was doping or some shit. Don't tell me this is an autobiography on the fucking first man on the moon, and that's why it's called First Man, and that's why his last name is Armstrong, and he just got selected to be an astronaut. Don't tell me that this is some sort of autobiography. Man, this is heating up. Looked it up. Neil Armstrong, not Lance Armstrong. Won't make the mistake again. Hey, Ryan Gosling, you want to be in a movie? What's it called? First Man. Is there a bad bitch in it? Yeah, I'll do it. Your rocket fact for you motherfuckers, since we're watching some shit about Neil Armstrong. Every single time rocket ship talk gets brought up in my life, and it happens a lot. It's actually probably happened about 5 times in the last 8 years of my life, and every single time it gets brought up, I share the same fact, so why not do it with you guys in spirit of Neil Armstrong. Can't fucking say his name. The fact is, when rockets blast off, they actually have jets that shoot water at the base of the blast off zone to dampen the sound. Boom. There you go, motherfuckers. Just took a little piss break. Now, me, myself, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a fucking flat earther. You know what I mean? Dinosaurs weren't real. Fucking flat earth, government conspiracies all up the fucking wazoo running in and out of my head, alright? If the earth was fucking round, how come when I look at one end of my mansion to the other end of my mansion, because my house is fucking ginormous, I don't see the curvature of the base of my mansion because my mansion is fucking huge. That proves the earth is flat. And moon landing didn't fucking happen in my opinion. What do you guys think about that? Moon landing, did it happen or didn't happen? That shit's all fucking fake. I'm gonna be real with you motherfuckers. Flat earth, moon landing fake. And what else did we say? Dinosaurs weren't real. That's the big three for me, I believe. Aliens, too. They're all fucking here. I'm a big conspiracy theory motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers. Next clip, I guess. The movie's alright right now. You know what I mean? It's actually trash. It's so goddamn bad, in my opinion, right now, that's why I'm making clips like this to fucking fill time. Alright, shit's getting serious. To start, it started with 4 astronauts, including Neil. They were all being buddy-buddy, becoming good friends. 2 of them died in a plane crash. If we want to be conspiratorial, we could say that China or Russia did that shit, but this was in the 1960s, so I don't think we can apply the conspiracy there. Maybe it was Hitler, who knows? This clip's gonna get fucking washed because I said all that shit, but they're about to go up on the rocket, and I don't know, I feel like shit's about to go down when this rocket launches. He's getting in right now, he looks nervous, but if anyone can do it, I know Ryan Gosling can do it, so let's see what happens. Ryan Gosling just made it into space, boys, we did it, aka Neil Armstrong. This is arguably the second best space movie that I've seen, behind Fast and Furious 9, where Tyrese and fucking Ludacris went up into space with a duct-taped car, a duct-taped DeLorean, I believe, and they made it to space. That was number 1. That's the number 1 space movie for me, so this might be number 2, because, Ryan Gosling in space, that's a pretty good fucking formula right now. Okay, so Ryan Gosling and Fucko over here just docked their orbiting pod with another rocket that's going to blast them to the moon. Now, once again, we're at a second coming to the first coming, which was Interstellar when they docked. That was the greatest docking scene in any movie I've ever seen. Matthew McConaughey, Johnny Tran and the Teriyaki Boys from Fast and Furious 1, they gave Matthew McConaughey a spoon engine to put in his spaceship, and he docked in the movie Interstellar, and it was the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. So this one was also a pretty good docking scene, but just not as good, so it's second fiddle to another movie. These are 2 hard movies to top. You got Interstellar and you got Fast and Furious 9. Those are 2 pretty great movies, so First Man is still doing good. It's holding up. So they made it to space. Ryan Gosling docked the fucking spacecraft. And then what happened? As soon as they docked, they went into a relentless spin that nearly tore the fucking spaceship in half. The co-pilot passed out because he's a bitch. Ryan Gosling saved the day and stopped the roll that they were in, but they had to come back down to Earth because it was deemed too unsafe for them to stay up there. So now they're back down here, and Ryan Gosling's getting interviewed. And they're trying to paint him out like a bad guy, and you know how it goes, so... how much longer? We got 1 hour and 13 minutes to go in this movie, so I guess they're going to go back to space for a second time. I'm kind of out on the movie right now because it's late, you know what I mean? And then I'm just going to see them go to space again. I already saw that once. They didn't actually go to the moon, guys. It was a fucking simulation. So what is there to look forward to in this movie? Alright, so Ryan Gosling, sorry, my fucking air conditioner is on, blowing fucking air into my face and just making some loud-ass noise like that snoring Arab dad meme. But now this movie has just been turned into some sort of family fun fucking movie where they're like joking around with the kids and going swimming and shit. Like, Neil Armstrong, aka Ryan Gosling, just got fucking picked to go to the moon. Would you shut your fucking mouth, you goddamn dirty motherfucker? I've had these ACs for 150 years and now they sound so goddamn bad. It sounds like he's got fucking bronchitis. But, I don't know, this movie kind of sucks right now. It was good when they were in space, but now I'm just watching, like, kids jump into a pool, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are we doing? So, I'm gonna go back on my porch, smoke another big one, probably, take a shower, hit the hay, and then I'll either finish this movie tomorrow night or tomorrow when I wake up. I'll just have to see how I feel. We're back in the mix. Night 2. Let's do this shit. We're finishing the movie right fucking now. So we're starting to feel really bad for Ryan Gosling, aka Neil Armstrong, Neil Gosling, Ryan Armstrong, whatever the fuck you want to call these motherfuckers. We're starting to feel a little bit bad for him because at the beginning of the movie, his daughter got KO'd by some sort of disease and died while she was really young. And then in the middle-ish part of the movie, like, I don't know, we'll call it 12/18ths of the way through the movie, one of his friends died in some sort of space-related incident, because back in these days, bro, when they were trying to get to the moon, motherfuckers were dying left and right. Rockets were blowing up. Fucking people were farting, and it would set the cabin on fire. People would die inside the rocket ship. Shit like that, random mishaps. And now he just finds out. Now we're about 25ths of the way through the movie here, and we find out that another one of his friends just died, and it's an actor that you guys would probably know. So I'll throw his ass up on the screen right now, but. There was like an internal fire in the cabin, and then it combusted and they fucking blew up before they even launched. It was like a communications error or some shit. It was bad. So this motherfucker keeps having people die around him, and every single time he figures out that the motherfuckers died, every single time he realizes, the acting is fucking insane when he sees it. How do you guys like my hand coming in and out of frame? But let's be real. His acting is insane when he has to deal with hardship and loss. And we knew Ryan Gosling's chops when it came to acting. We knew he was a dog when it comes to acting. He is very good. And he's proving that here. Every time he figures out someone dies and learns about it, he cries and freaks out. In this particular scene, he like crushes a glass in his hand and starts bleeding. So he's dedicated to the craft. So I can respect that. So 3 of them went to the moon. They finally just got there. One cuck stayed in moon orbit and is just orbiting the moon right now. And Neil Armstrong and what the fuck is his name? Buzz Aldrin is the guy's name. That asshole. They paint him out to be such a dickhead in this movie, and I'm with it. So fuck Buzz Aldrin and his dumbass name. Neil Armstrong just did the line, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," the iconic line that we've always been fucking waiting for since this movie started. And there's 16 minutes left in the movie, so I don't know what else is going to happen. I'm assuming they return, and that's the movie. That's my best guess. I'm probably 100% right. But it was cool seeing them get to the moon. Ryan Gosling piloted the thing like he was fucking Sully Sullenberger landing his plane in the Hudson. That's basically what he did. So I just wrapped up First Man. I would recommend it, I think. It was pretty good. It had its ups and downs, as every movie does nowadays. Excuse my big-ass feet being in there. I got a size 19 clanger hanging off my shin, fib area. But yeah, the movie was good, mainly because Ryan Gosling was in it. He's the one that really made the movie, and that's kind of what my sneaking suspicion was the entire time. That's why I clicked on the movie, so I'm not disappointed because, I mean, it was fucking, his acting was crazy, and they went to the moon. Even though we've already established that the moon landing didn't happen, it was a good in memoriam of the fake moon landing, so I can respect it. If I had to rate it, I hate giving rates that aren't whole perfect numbers. Like, I like giving a 6 out of 10, an 8 out of 10, a 4 out of 10. I don't like giving like an 8.7 out of 10 or a 4.3 out of 10. Like, that's not my mumbo jumbo groove. But I can't venture to give this movie a 7 out of 10. That seems a little bit too high, because without Ryan Gosling, it would have been a 2 out of 10. So because Ryan Gosling's in it, I'm going to give this movie a 7.5. As it pains me when I say that I'm giving a movie a 7 point whatever or a point whatever for any rating. It's like I'm driving a dagger through my heart, but I cannot give this thing an 8. Actually, no, I'm not even going to give it a... I have this whole thing fucked up. I'm giving it a 6.5, not a 7.5. I'm a little stewed-eyed right now. It's late at night. I'm giving it a 6.5. I can't give it a 7 because it just wasn't all that great. I'm going to be honest. We all knew about the moon landing before this, so... yeah, 6.5 out of 10. That's my rating. Hope you guys like the review. I'll fuck with you guys later.